It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
¡Viva la raza!
The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it, already feeling the energy of the crowd.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger, and the Superstar.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Single leg Boston Crab!
That was impressive.
Perfectly executed. Rolls through, kicks off his opponent, and he's out.
Oh, man. As they'll set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, and he answers back on Cruz.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Clothesline in the corner.
Partner gets tagged in.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes. That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Oh, stomping away.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Lifted up. What's next? And that was an effective attack, guys.
Coming in off the tag. Big clothesline. Big back body drop. Oh, what a knee strike. Oh. Ooh. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Oof! Pounding the breadbasket.
Tag is good.
Springboard, but nobody home.
And she quickly turned that around. Knee right to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And Vega gets contested there.
And she tags in her partner.
Clothesline. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
And using the...
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Running knee lift. Looking to crush the hamstring.
Oh. Another one?
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
An endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked. Catches the leg.
Dueling reversals.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Just ejected from the ring.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening. Suicide dive!
Turned it around with a reversal.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure applied.
From behind.
German suplex. Taking steps toward the top rope. Boom! And he gets sent back into the ring. Return fire from Zelina. Deadlift. Look at the power here.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle.
And what's she doing?
She has more pain to inflict, Cole.
Power bomb.
A knee right to the face.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Boom! Face first. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Oh, nice face duster.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch.
Careful.
Oh, needed a jaw. Oh, look at the kicks. Into the midsection. The face.
Face wash. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Oh, God, what a
Pin. Title in the balance. Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger, and the Superstar.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs look like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir. I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
A bit predictable for my taste, but I'll do it.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. You never know what kind of attack is coming from this man.
JC Jane.
And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, She's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you got a toxic attraction to our unified champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the unified champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
This superstar thinks she has every possibility covered. We're about to learn if she's right. The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger, and the Superstar.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real... shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Delivering nasty stomps. If you needed evidence of how much that championship means, look no further than that onslaught.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Ooh, great anticipation.
These two have learned each other so well.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Eric gets countered.
Just caught flush. Ooh, well measured.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back.
Oh, knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
cloverleaf stretch.
The champion is targeting the back, making it just that much more difficult to move around and to carry any weight. And Eric with the counter.
Oh, watch this display of power. And that has to put some fear into the champ, seeing the kind of power their challenger possesses.
Oh, scattered that one. Takedown. And now punches right.
Oh, my God. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Tags into the match.
Just mounted with punches and not...
And a stomp to the gut.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Incoming!
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a chop block. Legs caught. Clothesline.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Short. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And the champion avoids the 2 count.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
She countered that into her own offense. A big punch. Ouch. The challenger is getting torn into.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
What a reversal.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
He answers right back. She turns it around with the reversal. Ooh, roundhouse kick connects. Cuts the attack off.
Turn out the lights.
Belly to back suplex coming. No! Both wrists captured. And
that was nasty. And right into the pin. Two just kicks out.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
He's able to slip away from that.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Treating the champ like a featherweight. This challenger has plenty of power.
Eric!
Eric!
Kick to the spine.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Sweet roll. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Making the save. Still alive here.
Look at this. Just unloading.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Driven into the steel steps.
This looks like the setup to... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Going for the pin. I thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me. This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops. My goodness, look at this buffet of strikes.
Moonsault. There it is, making sure her team stays in this one.
And she makes the tag. Stomping down. Oh, ouch.
Foot to the lower back.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless. In off the tag here. snap. Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
No way!
Crossbody
To the floor. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
And Eric with the counter. Our champion is getting rocked a little.
Staggering ferocity behind that attack from Eric.
Eric gets countered.
Scoops their opponent up for a backdrop suplex, followed by a German, and they're still holding on. They're still holding on to their opponent. This time,
Vertical suplex to finish the trifecta.
And now this conflict, shoulders are down to retain.
got him, and the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, from Steel, the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger, and a Superstar.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Superstar and the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing. Mr. Tiger.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
And introducing the champions, the team of JC Jane and Lexis King.
You don't see this every day, guys. Both titles will be up for grabs here in this one.
Which means one of these superstars will be going home with an embarrassment of riches, while the other leaves here empty-handed.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly, the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unification match will undoubtedly be...
Sky high!
Totally missed that one.
Jumping knee strike on point.
What a counter by Lexis.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, right into a counter.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Kick gets caught. Counter. He knew just what to do. He makes the tag here. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Go for the arm bar and up.
Just stretching out the arm.
That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy. Eludes the attack.
Single leg Boston Crab.
That was impressive.
This is the most compromising. Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
The kick takes their opponent down. Holy moly! Lands on their feet and painful.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Defiant kick out from the champion.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Ooh, well planted knee.
Ouch.
Armbreaker.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
No way. Suicide dive.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Setting up for something here.
Boom! Suddenly we've got front row seats to this thing.
And I don't think we want to get any closer. Toss back into the ring. Telegraph that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Oh, and a stomp. Jane has no control here.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
JC Jane coming at it with incredible intensity. Check out the springboard.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Assailing the joints of the leg. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Running knee lift.
Oh! Boom! Good defense from him.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Oh, anus knee to the face.
Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Ooh, look, he's stunned here, guys. A reversal. Well scouted.
Ooh. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
Cook with the double axe handle. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
And Jane reverses it. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Slingshot.
That unraveled on JC.
There's the tag.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything. Stay protected.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This live event match is gonna be epic. Wanna be...
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
I've got a killer live event match for you.
His opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Angel! Mr. Tiger!
I got a hell of a live event match.
And his opponent, from Evansville, Indiana, weighing in at 225 pounds, Adrian Williams! Mr. Tiger.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos?
You don't have to remind me.
Yeet.
Thanks.
For real.
Oh, we've
Seen it?
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from India, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Ancient Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, and Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American-made and American tough. The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Oh, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worried about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Wrenching away on the arm there. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense. Ooh. Methodically targeting Bam!
Oh, no mercy being shown to Gable here.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Ooh! And the former Olympian Gable took a big hit there.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
Pulling the rug out from under him. Takedown, and now punches right. Just pounding away.
Hoisting their opponent up.
Fisherman Buster.
He's completely on defense now.
Can he overcome this?
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Fends it off. Good counter.
What are we going to see here?
Crushed a hamstring. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Goes without saying.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Cranking on that arm.
This is the moment when you're desperate.
Great escape from the armbar.
No!
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib for your trouble.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Would hate to see things end because of that mistake.
Planning something big here.
To the sky!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
And came to their senses and realized the pin does no good here. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Look on the top.
And completely missed the mark.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Look at this! All the way down to the floor.
Reckless and foolhardy. You can't just hurl yourself out of the ring like that without knowing for sure that you're going to connect.
It was a terrible landing, but looks like everyone's okay enough to continue.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Wow. Thunderous club comes down, very effective.
Looks like Gable is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Don't count Gable out yet, scratch and claw.
Well, I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Takedown, and now punches right, teeing off.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment. Over the top rope,
in followed by the lariat.
Will this be enough? Almost ended it there.
Obviously still has some fight left. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Uh-oh. One step ahead there. Oh, Gable is in for it. Oh, the old taste of pain.
Gable is completely out of it. Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Remarkable power being shown here. After everything he's been through, will he give in? He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
Here is your winner, the Asian Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more...
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics, it was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand. Just let this play out.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
Here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from India, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Ancient Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Faces mutiny right now. The unpredictable badass of WWE is here!
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Big punch finds its mark.
Oh! What a shot!
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Intensity of Braun's got tapered down a bit there.
Sure, he's taking some offense, but it's still so early.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Ow! He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Nice counter from Breaker.
And Breaker is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Right to the spine. He just flipped the script there. Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Neither competitor is backing down.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Ooh!
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Well-framed standing moonsault.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Ascending to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Take. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Facebuster. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
High risk. Elbow drop from the top.
Straight into the pin. 2. Gets the shoulder up.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Braun dodges just in time.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster.
Right into the pin.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
This isn't even close to over. And a clothesline.
Bam!
And he had Braun's number there.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Lands face first. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Oh my gosh! And a disorienting blow to the head there.
Oh! With authority!
Ooh, right to the arm. Going for the cover, hold on.
They're cheating! Come on, ref!
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Oh, ouch!
What a wrist clutch suplex.
I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Braun might have brought this to a close.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. And a victory, a win.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Working on the arm.
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Oh.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Oh! And Breaker didn't exactly look like his usual powerhouse self there.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
Ooh! Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Oof!
He's giving this match all he's got right now.
Seems like he's only taking big shots right now. I have the foresight to get out of that one. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
isolating the arm.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Ooh! Looking to work the arm with that.
Top wrist lock applied. Big punch to the body.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
Turn things around into the waist lock from behind. Shoulders down, going for the cover. Turns the tables, shoulders down. Countered into a new cover. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Staying in this one.
His constant attack has him floundering.
He needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive.
Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
Counter right when it was needed. A reversal. He saw that coming, taking this fight back into the ring.
Jarring punch. Has him up for the power slam.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Braun fires back.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Oh, what an elbow.
And down for the count.
No! Kick out at 2.
How? How?
Caught that. It reversed it. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Ah, jeez.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Finds a counter for Breaker. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Blast off.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Ripping their opponent up from the canvas and lock.
Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. Elbow puts an end to that.
Oh, clothesline. Discus lariat.
Caught the leg.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Ooh, just relentless.
Jumping knee strike on point.
Man, that did not look good at all for Breaker.
And there's another focused attack to his head.
For a fisherman buster. And then quickly the cover.
2. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights. The ancient nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger. After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack! That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine, but only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal 4-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
NWO contingent hoping for a too sweet victory.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, the Ancient Nightmare, Mr. Amazing, Mr. Tiger. R2, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future.
Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal four-way is about to go off.
And his opponents, first, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The Viper has had countless matches in WWE, but he is still such an unpredictable opponent.
It's because Randy is always calculating, always figuring out a way to stay one step ahead.
There is a lurking danger in the ring. We know the RKO is locked, loaded. Anywhere, anytime.
Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stayed out for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
Here comes the Austrian anomaly, Gunther.
A man with one purpose, to prove the math sacred.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Gunther is steadfast, commanding, imposing.
He is the ring general for a reason. Untouchable and unmatched in the ring.
And don't forget, unrelenting. Gunther never lets up and never backs down.
Gunther is always ready to demolish anyone who dares come in his path.
And if you don't respect him, he'll make sure that you fear him.
It is the ring general's battlefield, and he is ready to conquer.
Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has competed and succeeded at the highest level all over the world.
And representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
the support this man needs is from his family in the Judgment Day.
I hate to agree with you on this, Corey, but you're right. Balor has never been more dangerous, more competitive, more successful than he's been with the Judgment Day.
He added the undisputed tag titles to his resume as part of the Judgment Day, and Balor's leadership has brought championship glory to every member of the group.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event. Having the leg signal like Boston Crab.
Gunther, who loves to submit people, is about to get submitted here.
The ring rolls through, kicks off his opponent, and he's out.
Oh! Did you hear that impact?
Suplex.
Shoulders down, cutting predicament.
He's really trying to rush this match.
Rolling neck snap. Oh, man.
Placing him in the corner. Oh, that wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Answers back up. Single leg Boston Crab. Breaking the hold. Turns that in his favor.
Gets out of it.
The ring general.
Gunther might just have it.
He's still in this. Booming boot.
Picking up speed off the rope.
Turns it around.
Oh, man. Oh!
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Finn gets stopped in his tracks.
Hooked up and boom! Backdrop suplex. On a high angle right across the shoulders. Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stomp.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Oh, man, this might be it. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Ooh. Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Really wrenching it.
Caught with that sharp elbow. And he avoids what was coming. Caught with a clothesline.
Nice go behind. Into a high impact back from the top.
But now we see Balor.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Knife and chop. Randy might be defeated here. No, he gets the shoulder.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
The Viper in a tight spot.
Taste of pain. That could end Orton now.
Oh, God, face first. And Finn having even more pressure put on him there.
Yeah, but what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way?
And he turned it around.
He's trying again.
Taste of pain. It's over. Gunther's
Make the cover. No, 2 count.
What a match. What an amazing level of fight still left. And Gunther.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Foot meet face. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. An elbow will break that up. Boom, right the button. Gets reversed. Is it enough? And he stops the count. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Here's Orton into a rough landing on the outside. Oh, God.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Look at this. This can't be good. And there was some force on that move. And a sleeper suplex. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to Gunther.
Delivering a powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
Knee drop. And Balor full control here. Drive it down. 1916. And the cover.
Got him, and he wins the fatal four-way.
Here is your winner,
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent, but it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny, you're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And our truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure, it was a blast. But that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in our truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think you would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.